and the bronze belongs to Chris. Now, the finals of the women's 200-meter backstroke. And, of course, the backstroke was John Neighbors' 4th Olympic gold medal back in Montreal in '76. In lane number 1, it's Laura Munn, 16, from Hicksville, New York. Lane 2, Ann Mahoney, 14, out of Wichita, Kansas. Lane 3 is Sandy Albright, 16, from Library, Pennsylvania. Dana Turner's in lane 4, 15 years old, out of Pensacola, Florida. Beth Barr in 5, 13, from Pensacola, 2. Kristen Linehan in lane 6, 15 years old, out of Sarasota, Florida. In lane 7, Mary Rupp, who's 16, from Mishawaka, Indiana. And in lane 8, Karen Andren, 15, from Fairfield, Connecticut.
Now, as you know, this is the one stroke where the athletes begin in the water. As we mentioned in some other backstroke races, it's very important to get a very safe start on the wall. The athletes will place their feet beneath the water surface against these electronic touch pads, and in some cases they're rather slippery. Then they hold the crossbar, that handle right there, as you see in lane 1. They pull their body up at the command, take your marks, and when the gun sounds, many times they push with their feet and those feet will slip. So what they have to do is push the body away from the blocks and push the feet into the wall, not down the wall.
How about strategy in the race, John? Let's go back to Montreal in '76. Your strategy a little unusual.
Well, actually, I just tried to go out a little bit faster than most because I knew if I got ahead of the field, they wouldn't be able to see me. Unlike the freestyle or other events where you can look forward when you swim, in the backstroke, you're looking backwards, and so they wouldn't know where I was. I went out a little bit quick. You can see there is our favorite in lane number 6, Kristen Linehan, the winner of the 100 meters backstroke. She's going out very, very strong here in the 200.
Linehan in lane number 6. Let's check the split time for Karen. 33.44. In lane 5 alongside, it is Beth Barr, 32.37. So lanes 5 and 6. Barr is 13 years old, out of Pensacola, Florida. Attends Workman Middle School, swims for Pensacola Junior College swim team, and was second in the 100 meters to Kristen Linehan, who is in lane number 6. In lane 4, moving up into the 3rd spot now, Dana Turner attends Pine Forest High School. She'll be a junior this fall, but the leader in lane 5 is still Beth Barr.
Now, she's going out very, very strong. She was the silver medalist in the 100 backstroke, and Kristen Linehan came on like gangbusters at the end of that race. She's going to make her move. She's got to make it now. 100 split, 107.75. They're not really heading for a record here, but who knows? The 217.68 is the record. They've got an even split in order to beat it.
John, you talk about awareness of the field. Is there a temptation to look left or right and try to pick up where your competitors are?
Well, right now, our leader will probably do that very easily because the swimmers are at least a body length back. She can glance to her right and see what's going on. That ability to glance is a handicap on the next lap because she will be swimming away from the scoreboard. And what a temptation right now to look up and see what her split time is.
50 meters to the finish, and it's Beth Barr out of Pensacola, Florida. She's got a 1-length lead. Dana Turner in lane 4, Kristen Linehan in lane 6. What about looking for the flags now?
Well, at this point, the athletes are pretty tired. The legs are beginning to go numb. And if they get worried where the wall is, those backstroke flags will appear overhead. You can tell a swimmer being tired when they start looking over their shoulder looking for the flags.
10 meters to the finish. In lane number 6, it's Kristen Linehan. Kristen Linehan in lane 6. Beth Barr in 5. And let's give the gold to Kristen Linehan, 15 years old, out of Sarasota, Florida. Beth Barr out of Pensacola, Florida, gets the silver. And in the 3rd spot in lane 1, it's Lorna Munn out of Hicksville, New York.
That's the way she won her 100-meter event. Came from the back of the pack with plenty of speed. She overwhelmed the fields in that race, coming back home the last length of the tour.
Here's the finish, the last 10 meters in the women's 200-meter backstroke. Watch in lane 6, it's Linehan. Beth Barr in lane 5. Bottom of the screen, it's Laura Munn.
Nice long strokes, coast to the wall, and on the bottom of the screen, out of the action, but for the bronze medal.
Still to come, the men's 1,500-meter freestyle, but the women's results are in from the 200-meter backstroke. The gold goes to Kristen Linehan, the silver to Beth Barr, and the bronze, Laura Munn.